Good morning, my peepers. Welcome to Shalene's Creativity Room. It is Thursday. I keep thinking it's Friday. It is Thursday, July 31st. It's the last day of July, and then we start August. We just had the 4th of July. Where the hell did that time go? So, it is cool today. All the windows were left open overnight. Hold on. Okay, I think I'm okay. It's a cool day out there. Yeah, perfect. It's a break from the heat and humidity. So right now it is 61. It says it's raining. It might be. It's real light if it is. Supposed to be a high of 65 today. Rain likely to end around 1:15. I don't know about that. With a low of 51 tonight. Tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday is all sun, and tomorrow's only a high of 73, and Saturday a high of 72. So, yeah, we're getting a nice break from this heat and humidity. Okay. Yesterday I had my Crafty Wednesday Zoom. It was me and Margaret for a while, and then Amanda came in, and then they had to leave at 3 o'clock. Well, I shut it down at 4, so since they left, it was just me. I just shut it down. Scott got home a little after 4. I said, can we go for a car ride? He says, yes, I have to go to Michael's anyways. I'm like, well, I need 2 skeins of floss. I need more than that, but I don't have a full list of exactly the ones I need. I just had 2 that I knew I needed right away. So we went and did that. So yeah, I don't know where everybody was. I know Crystal hurt herself walking the dogs, so I knew she wasn't coming in. So yesterday I stitched on Chromatic Dragon, 259 stitches. I stitched on Storm over a Summer Village. With 190 stitches. I did watch General Hospital from yesterday. The podcast, what should I read next? I watched 2 YouTube. One was Midwest Craft Chat. The other one was Jennifer's World of Stitches. I washed towels and washcloths, folded them, put them away, and that was it for yesterday. Yeah. So, anything that I did after midnight when I woke up, I have written down for today because it was after midnight. I already have everything written out I want to do today. So I went to bed at 11. I made sure my sugar was good. It was like 125 or something like that. I woke up at 1:30 just because. Yawning, tired, wide awake. This is BS, people. I'm telling you, BS. So I got up because I could not fall back to sleep. So I got up and I played a little bit of Animal Crossing because I wanted to check out a couple things. I think I was on it for like maybe half an hour. And then I'm like, I'm going to go cross stitch. I don't normally I just play games on my phone. I'm like, no, I'm not going to do that. So since it was after midnight, it's considered today. So I pulled out Haunted Library because I'm stitching on Haunted Library all day today. And I finished listening to a book. So I did all that, and I got done before 4 o'clock because 4 o'clock is when my pattern keeper goes back to 0 for the day. Not total stitches, but just for the day. Yeah, so I went back to bed at 4 o'clock, but I did finish Pentimento. I had it on Kindle Unlimited, and so I did text-to-speech. I gave it 3 stars. The ending was weird. I don't understand. I didn't understand. I might have to go back and read the last chapter, because once in a while I have to do that, and the chapter's only like, it's this here, that's it, just these 2 pages. So I might just go back and read the last 2 chapters. Maybe then I'll give it a better rating than 3 stars. So that was done. Yesterday I stitched on Chromatic Dragon, like I said. And so we're almost done with page 13. We're getting closer and closer to a finish of page 13. Maybe tomorrow. So that's all I have are these squares right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a little less than 500 stitches. So it's a possibility, depends on if I wake up during the night again. But yeah. So there is that. Then last night I stitched on the Storm Over a Summer Village. I'm trying to get it to 1%. I would have gotten more stitched on it, but we went for a car ride. We were gone for a couple hours. And by the time we got home and then I had to fix dinner, I don't think I sat down and stitched until maybe 8 o'clock. So here it is. I'm in this section here. I'm taking advantage of the summer because in the winter and that we do not take car rides. So here's what it looks like. But I'll tell you what, my husband drives me up the wall with the radio. He likes more of the slower music. He likes country. I like the faster music, the pop rocks, the classic rewind, 80s on 8, big hair bands. He will be listening to a station and he changes it because I don't like that song. I not like that. I leave it on the station it's on. This is how he is with the TV. We do not watch TV together because he channel surfs. We'll be watching something that's really good. A commercial will come on. He changes it and then forgets to go back. I can't. And the music, just, no. Nope. He's starting to drive me nuts with the stereo too. It's like, just leave it on. My car still has a CD player. So if I'm getting really upset with the radio, I just pop in a CD. He doesn't have a CD player. We've tried telling him he needs to make a playlist on his phone to go through his stereo. He doesn't know how to do that. Dylan's supposed to be helping him with that. And even then he's going to play music I don't really listen to. You would not know that he's only 2.5 years older than me. We just not the same on music. We are very opposite on almost anything. It's just really weird. So, yeah, we did that. He wanted to go to Michael's. He wanted dowel rods, but he wanted square ones. He said, do they make square ones? I said, I don't know. So we went to Michael's. He got that. I got 2 skeins of floss. Then we left, and he says, oh, let's stop at Country Max. He says, I want a new cat litter scoop. He goes, I don't like the ones at Tractor Supply. So we go to Country Max. Okay. They don't have what he wants. So we'd heard sirens in the distance. So we leave, and I don't know why he went a certain way, and then we realized that's the way that the sirens went, and we saw there was an accident. So I looked it up on my phone, and there was 2 cars. One hit a tree, and there was a male inside. Mercy Flight was coming. Okay, we don't have too many ambulances. They use Mercy Flight for everything. So when we were coming back through, then we saw the Mercy Flight helicopter. But we were driving around, and he says, well, how far away is the Alabama meat market? So, well, it can't be too far. So I said, no, it's like 7 minutes away. And so we started heading to that, and he goes, I wonder if it's open. So I go back on the website. No, it closed at 5. It is now going on 5:30. It's not open. So he turns down another way, and I said, well, where does this road go to? And he goes, Route 5. And I said, it does? He goes, yeah, we go by the truck stop and blah, blah, blah. I don't remember the truck stop. He says, yes, I do. I didn't remember, but I did know the intersection where we came out from. So, yeah, then we stopped at Oliver Candy, which is our local big candy store. They make the they used to make the candy right there, but then they moved the facility to make the candy in somewhere else. So I wanted sponge candy. Holy cow, you guys. A bag, $26. I'm not getting sponge candy. The little bag was $8. And the little bag that was $8 was the plain sponge candy that doesn't have the chocolate on it, which is fine. I don't need the chocolate on it. But I didn't get that. So I got me a bag of black jelly beans, and they had those the old-fashioned candy sticks they were 50 cents a piece. I got 6 of those. And I know they don't make them there that I know of. They just make the chocolate candies. But I love my old-fashioned candy sticks. And this candy will last me a long time because I don't sit and just eat the candy. It'll last me a while. And then we headed home. So, yeah. And then on the way home, Scott's phone was ringing. He says it's Kenny, which is his best friend. So I answered it because Scott's driving. So I put it on speakerphone, and because they've been playing phone tag back and forth for a couple months. As Kenny lives in Florida. Well, come to find out, he's been here all summer. He goes back in September. So hopefully those two will get together sometime and go get wings or something. Oh, yeah. So it was a nice car ride. I enjoyed it. Okay, so when I woke up, I worked on Haunted Library. I'm on this section here. So it's called Chapter 7 because this was a stitch-along. It came in chapters. So that's what I'm stitching it the way that we got it in chapters. So I'll be finishing chapter 7 today and then starting chapter 8. And this is all I'm going to stitch on today. I usually at night I stitch on Stitchy Shed. I'm not going to. I was going to, but I decided I'm going to stitch on this. And my elbow started acting up in the middle of the night, and it was okay till right now. Ugh. I'm going to have to put some more icy hot on it. So, yeah, that's what I'll be stitching on all day today. I finished the book, so the book I'm starting is The Fall Risk by Abby Jimenez, The Fall Risk. It is a short story, so it says that it's only 2 hours long, which it won't even be that because it says it's on 1 speed and I put it on like 1.5. So it's probably an hour and a half long. It's a very short story. And it says only from Audible. But she's a popular author. So I'm going to listen to that and then I'll start the next book. But I'm not sure. It's another Audible book. But I have the Kindle book as well, and I can't remember which one is next. I don't have that written down, because this isn't going to take me long. So then I'll start the next one. But I do want to watch or listen to podcasts. Are there new podcasts today? Let's see. Spotify, library, new episodes. Yeah, Reading Glasses has an episode called Books for Every Mood. There's another one today called Deeper Lore. I'm not listening to that. Drama Queens, I don't really listen to that. Drama Queens are 3 of the I think it's 3 of the main characters from the actresses from One Tree Hill. Yeah, that's it. I didn't listen to a couple. There was like 3 yesterday. But they were discussing a book and each discussing a different book, and I've never read the book, so I don't want spoilers in case I do. So yeah, and YouTube, I don't know what new ones are out today. Oh my gosh, I got the hiccups. Let's see what new YouTube videos I have for today. I know I didn't watch Katie Jeremiah's mom from Monday. I want to watch hers. Adelaide Stitches from a week ago. I want to watch that. Holly the Cross Stitch Addict had a new one. Yeah, it looks like that's it. Dark X Stitch has a new one, and the Steadfast Stitcher. So maybe I won't listen to another book today. Maybe I'll do the Fall Risk, and then I'm going to go in and watch a bunch of YouTube. That's what it sounds like I'm going to do. So I have 1 podcast to watch, and then a few YouTubes. And then I want to watch some more Van Helsing tonight. because starting tomorrow I won't be watching any of it until September. I do want to clean today, so while I'm listening to the fall risk, I'll be cleaning. Because it's cool out today, I will actually feel comfortable. I got to do dishes. There isn't hardly any dishes. I didn't do any yesterday. There wasn't anything to do. I do have a few today. I don't need to empty the garbage in here. I want to clean the family room and empty my little trash can in there. I got to clean the bathroom because I didn't get to it yesterday, and clean out the little trash bin in there. And then that's it for today. We'll see. I may vacuum. Although tomorrow's not supposed to be bad either. So I might save the vacuuming and the dusting for tomorrow. And I can listen to my books while I'm doing that. Saturday I'll listen to as much as I can. Justin will be here. So maybe I'll watch Van Helsing. I don't think so. He won't like that. I'll probably play a lot of Animal Crossing when he's here, because I'm starting to set up the island more for little reading nooks. So yeah. Oh, my elbow is just... My eyes are itchy today. It's this weather. So yeah, I need to write down that I watched General Hospital. And I'm not going to stitch on Stitchy Shed. It is Haunted Library. I'm hoping to get quite a bit stitched on that today. So once I get Storm Over Summer Village to 1%, I have like 3 other full coverages pulled out to get to 1%. And it depends on how big they are. I may just stitch on all 3 of those again until I get back to Storm Over Summer Village. Yeah, so tomorrow morning I do want to make my floss tube. So there will not be a what's going on today. There will be a floss tube. It'll probably be about an hour long, because I'm going to show you everything I stitched on in July, which was a lot because it was all the Christmas stuff. Then I will show what I'm stitching on in August. I have 2 new starts for August. And then at the end, I will show you everything that I got from the Stitching Cronies as an advent calendar, which will take a little bit. I'm not going to show each individual thing because I got a bunch of needle minders. So I watched Becky's Madness for Crafting. She already showed what she got. And she took all her needle minders and put it on a magnet board. I'm going to do that. So then I'll just hold up the magnet board and you can see them all that way. So yeah, I'm done this weekend. I can listen to a book and clean this table. It is a complete trashy mess. It is. So yeah, I'm psyched. I'm psyched for the whole month of August of books. I have a feeling I'll have my grandsons for a couple days, so I may not get as much reading in when they're here. But other than that, I will see you guys tomorrow. You all have a great day. Love you guys. Bye.